more remakes because the Hollywood's running out of ideas. So I think the future generation, which we are trying to inspire, it gives them some new ideas too, so we could see some new films.
Right, and to add a little bit about that, that's why we do our festival, the Orlando Hispanic Film Festival. It's all independent film. Martha, did you have a question?
No, she answered it.
Okay. Yes, Ariel? Why Tango, and what kind of tango was it?
Well, tango for me has always been a very passionate dance. Like in such movies, like I can't remember, like Unacceptable Woman, Dance with Me. What was the other movie? That one with Antonio Banderas. Oh yeah, there we go. Shall We Dance? Tango for me has always been a passionate and provocative and passionate dance for me that has lots of emotion, and with emotion comes dialogue. With emotion, you can talk through emotion. You don't have to say words to get your feelings out. So when I thought of the story, just dancing, I immediately thought tango. There's no other dance like for me that can really express such a passionate emotion. Of course, there's ballet, but that's more soft and more tranquil of a dance. But tango was really powerful and really emotional, and the exact thing that I needed for the story, and for the characters to tell their story through the dancing sense is also like a fight between two lovers. And tango for me, I've always seen fight scenes with tango, and I always thought that'd be so cool. And I also thought it'd be also cool to see a woman lead a tango dance, because it's a woman being more powerful than a man in this story, and for her to lead a dance like that is also tells a character of how she is. So tango for me is just a good dialogue between two people.
As far as the style of dancing you just observed was known as the Argentine tango. There are a variety of different, original is Argentine tango, which comes from Buenos Aires. And then you also have other styles, that is American style, which was done here in the US. And then you have what is known as international style. Anybody that watches the television competitions, the ballroom competitions, that's the international style. That's more exhibition and so forth. But the Argentine tango is a dance that allows you to express your feelings, who you are at that moment. And it's not something that you really choreograph. It's the dance of improvisation. You can play one song for us right now and we'll dance it one way. Give us 15 minutes, and because of everything that happened, all those other situations that we may have been involved in those 15 minutes has changed our emotions. So we play the same piece of music again, it's going to look totally different because we're at a different place in life. I mean, we say dance is your emotions in motion. And the Argentine tango, like Selena said, we do over 40-something of the dances in the ballroom in all different styles. The Argentine tango is the one that allows you to go within. And that's the important thing. When you dance, it's not about looking at doing everything from the feet. We have a philosophy, and that is that whatever happens down here is a result of something you did up here. So it's not everything, all those movements, all those fast action that you see in the legs, it's not that her legs just go and do these things. It's every movement that I'm doing on my top is making her legs just go and her body responds. So this is, for that reason, we love the tango so much, because we see the difference it's made in actually bringing people from the inside out again.
Yeah, it is the dance that's heart-led, and in the other styles of tango, when you watch them, you'll notice that the pelvises are connected, and the frame is very far away. And the Argentine tango, the chests are together, the hearts are connected, and the pelvis is away. So there would be no room to do all of that fancy leg motion if our pelvises were connected. So with our hearts connected, it leaves freedom of movement to lead with the heart and to supply a response through the rest of the body. And it is the one dance, like he said, most other dances say you always begin gentlemen with the left, ladies with the right, or in some of the international, men with the right, ladies with the left. In Argentine tango, he could start with the left, he could start with the right. I don't know, because I'm just feeling what he's telling me. So it is the dance of ultimate communication, which is why we use it, especially with our relationship retreats. We use the tango because the tango teaches couples how to communicate at such a precise level, at such a fine level, that with no words necessary. And when you learn to communicate like that with body language, then you begin to communicate like that verbally as well. So we see relationships improve just because of that. Now the dance that he and I did together, the second dance in the film, was actually the waltz. And the waltz has the timing like a Viennese waltz. So it's in 3/4 timing. It has a little more smoothness to it, a more light and airy feeling. There's not as much leg action, although there can be. However, it's more of a light and airy dance. And so they chose that as our dance together to express a distinction between the harshness of their dance and then the love and the difference of our dance, the softness of our dance. So that was a waltz, a tango waltz. And there's one other form of tango, Argentine tango, which is the milonga, which is the faster, peppier, very higher energy style of dance, still with a lot of footwork, the fun footwork. However, it just has a little different flair to it. And so those are the three different styles of Argentine tangos. Argentine tango, what you saw, the waltz, tango waltz, and the milonga.
Okay, 2 more questions. Sir, or, yes, sir.
This question is for the right. Considering that there was no dialogue written, how did you write the script? Did you write it from your inner reel? What you saw in your inner reel? If there was no dialogue, how did you write the script?
If there was no dialogue, how did you write that script? Was it from your inner reel?
Well, whenever I write a script or just think of something, I think of it like in my head, like it's already done in my head. So I basically had the choreography in my head like already, because I had to think of what move would be able to tell this word, or what move would tell them like this is what they're saying. So basically, when I was writing the script, I just wrote basically like he holds her here, or like he holds her tightly, thinking of her like this, or he pushes her away because he pushes her away with like toughness or something like that, just to express he's throwing her away, or he's trying to get away from her. Like she jumps on top of him, expressing she wants to take over him. Because in the original script, I have like flashbacks. I have flashbacks to also tell the story in which, like, if they fall on the bed, then in the dance, she's gonna jump on top of him, and then it would like cut away to him jumping on the bed too. So it's like the same thing. Or like the proposal in the original script, it was in the trio, it was like he goes down on his knees with his hand up like to her. And in the flashback, it would actually show him proposing to her. So I would use also like scenes like the flashbacks to express some of the dance moves. But it was just like me thinking it. How would this move express what they're saying? So I didn't have any dialogue, no, but I knew what they were saying. So I used just weird movements, which I'm pretty sure there wasn't any type of dance, wasn't tango, but I knew what I wanted from the film. And then when I met with them, we had to do like many changes to show that because they're tango professionals, so they knew more of the dance than I did, which by the way, I knew nothing of tango. I've never danced it. I just watched it. So as far as the script, I wrote it down like I saw it. He like she would strut to him, as if she wanted to test him. She would walk around him, or they would walk around each other, as if they were studying other moves, like two tigers. Like how two lions go around each other, like they're just studying each other. seeing how much have they changed or how much